Hello everyone. I have another interesting artifact here, and it's going to be kind of hard to see it, but this is an eye right here. It's been cut out. It's kind of a big, even though that to me looks like the eye up there, right there. And then the bridge, and then it goes down to a nose. There's like a little nose here. And then this big area here looks like a big mouth open. Then you go right here. Inside the mouth, you have an eye, a nose, and then a mouth. Kind of see it there. Now this looks like it may have been one of those, maybe it sat on top of a totem pole because it's got a flat surface for it to sit right here. And another interesting thing about it here is, you see the green? Green. This dark area? Well, they look like they were flaking it off and they were using the green maybe to make paint out of. Some kind of a pigment. And here, there's like a trail of green that runs up here. But really, when you sit here and you look, that looks like an eyeball, and that looks like a nose area and a mouth. I mean, it looks like a nostril right there or something. And they got the mouth. And then, like I said, this to me looks like an eye. It's kind of got a cutout here. And then you've got your bridge of the nose, and then the nose, and then a big wide open mouth with the head inside there. Now that kind of would be like a totem pole. It's got a flat edge. They even knocked off this top part. I mean, they lobbed that off of there so it would be flat on top. So maybe another type of an artifact sat on top of it. And it sits really nice right there. It's like it's made to be like a showpiece to sit down. Now I tried to look around and I did see another, from what it looks like, another eye right here. Then you got your nose and then a mouth. It's kind of a squiggly mouth, but there's a mouth right there. I didn't really see too much other ones unless you guys can see, because it almost looks like maybe another eye right here, then a nose, and then a mouth. But it's really hard to say because even up here looks like some kind of an eye of some kind. And then it would be a bigger nose here, and then the mouth down here. I think that's the eye, nose, and mouth here, a smaller version, but, you know. And it kind of would seem right that if this is a showpiece, it would have multiple faces on it. And then up here, it looks like an eye. And you go down here, and it almost looks like this is like a nose. This right here, maybe a nose, and then a mouth. Kind of, or that's the eye. Then you got your nose, and then your mouth. I mean, it's hard to say, unless this is some kind of a headpiece up here, because it kind of looks like maybe it's a headpiece of some kind sitting on top of a head. I mean, you know, and then you look at it kind of 3D here, and that looks like a nostril right there. And that looks like maybe a mouth of some kind right there. And here we are back to that other side where they were taking off the green. That's the bottom. I don't know if that's supposed to be an eye, or if that's an eye and then a nose and then a mouth, or if that's an eye, then a nose, then another mouth. Kind of looks like maybe a bird shape right here. We've got an eye and then a beak and some wings or something right here, or something. Then you turn it over here, and I think I see some kind of a cat, maybe. Or it could be feathers on top of a bird head. Maybe an eye. Possibly. And then there would be the beak, because it's kind of shaved off, a lot like the bird beaks are. Shaved off. But this looks like a multiple showpiece. Multiple faces, multiple figures on it. There may be some kind of a figure over here, maybe another bird with an eye there, and then the beak area, a little nostril for the beak. I mean, it's a very good question, you know, what all of these represent. Because you can turn it multiple ways and see multiple figures on it. Like over here. Really looks like a big old eye right there of some kind. And then a mouth straight across there, and then some kind of nose here. But yeah, I think it sat on top of maybe a totem pole or something like that, and then they had another one on top of here, a smaller one. So it must have been a bigger one on the bottom, expanded out and everything. But, you know, that's up to you guys to make your own opinions. I know a lot of people out there don't see what I see and never will see what I see, or some of the other like Faces in Stone. He sees a lot of stuff nobody else can see. He sees a lot of stuff I miss seeing. So everybody has their own talents. Thank you.